The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe was released in 2005, almost 20 years ago. It's at the end of 2005, if you can believe that. This is directed by Andrew Adamson. It's written by Anne Peacock, Andrew Adamson, Christopher Marcus, and Stephen McFeely, based on The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. And I'd seen this before. I'd also read the book, but I read the book in 2007, so I can't really remember it very well. So I can't compare it to the book. If you have any thoughts on that, please feel free to share. But certainly the film itself is really enjoyable. It's been a while since I saw it, but I remembered liking it. And I'm pleased to say that with this rewatch, I still enjoyed it. This is about children Lucy, Edmund, Peter, and Susan. And in the 1940s, they're evacuated from London. And in their new home, they come across this wardrobe. And this wardrobe is my dream. I imagine it's many people's dreams, because once they climb behind the clothing, they enter a magical world. And I'll be honest, every time I come across a new wardrobe, a tiny part of me does try and push against the back of it, just in case. I know it's not going to happen, but the part of me that wants to live in a fantasy land just wishes really hard that this was real. And they obviously end up in Narnia, a very wintry place. It's absolutely stunning. And they have to fight against the Queen and try and restore peace to Narnia. And the narrative's well written. There's a lot of substance to it. There are a lot of characters, a lot of really brilliant, very well written characters, and of course behind that we have a great cast. The children are played by Georgie Henley, Skandar Keynes, William Moseley, and Anna Popplewell. We also have Tilda Swinton, Liam Neeson, James McAvoy, Jim Broadbent, Ray Winston, Dawn French. I could go on. Really, really solid cast, very well written characters. The performances across the board are great, but the children in particular I thought did a really fantastic job with this. Visually, it's very, very impressive. The set designs are amazing. It's stunning to look at. The character designs are great. The costumes are absolutely gorgeous. And the story is really effective as well. I will say it's slightly longer than it needed to be. It's definitely over 2 hours. And I think it could have been quite comfortable at around the 1 hour 50 mark, maybe 2 hours at the most. So it is longer than necessary, but not tremendously longer than necessary. So they could have shaved off a few things here and there, tightened up the narrative a little bit, but in general, it's still very well handled. As I said, I can't remember the book. It's been a very long time. So if you have any thoughts on how it compares, how the adaptation is, please feel free to share that information. And in general, I really liked it. I gave it a watch with the purpose of reviewing it and hoped that it was as good as I remembered it, and thankfully it was. Maybe even more so than what I remembered. So that worked very well. Strong narrative, great characters, great performances, visually very satisfying. I'd say it's one of those films that's ideal for the whole family, and I don't want to say it's a film everybody has to see at some point, but I'd say it's almost getting to that point. Very strong film. Really enjoyed it. I haven't seen any of the others. I don't know why, because I liked this one a lot. I just never got around to watching any of the others. So I will definitely be seeing the rest in due course. And for now, of course, I'm really happy to recommend The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.